I'm hungry. All right, today we're going to be making a 500 calorie breakfast. Starting off with one egg, just one. Egg whites. This is the brand I use. You can use any brand you like. Pour in as much as you want. You will also need spraying oil. I use this one. You can use any one you want. You will need tomatoes, onions, and halloum cheese. This is the brand I like. There's better brands than this from the Middle East. I prefer the ones from the Middle East as they have more flavor. All right, one thing I would say is when you're cutting your tomato, make sure that you don't cut it into little pieces, as it keeps the flavor more in big pieces. All right, same thing with the onion. This one I'll just cut in half. And then just the longer side. Okay. All right. You don't need to spray too much in here because there is calories. The more you spray, the more calories you will put in there. Just keep this here for it to get warm. You don't want to cook the tomatoes and onions for too long. You want to keep some of the flavor. You don't want them too cooked. Now what we're going to do is we're going to mix the one egg with the egg whites and pour it in there. And now you can add the halloum. And just let it sit there for a bit. We're gonna cut up our potato. Now the potato was boiled overnight, so it's nice and ready for cooking. You don't have to have the whole potato. A potato usually has about 150 calories. So if you want to have half of one, that's fine. All right, it's not gonna look the greatest, but we're gonna try our best to flip this. I'm sure people watching can do a better job, but here we go. Might be more than 500 calories in this one that I'm making. I added more than I should. Again, I'm hungry today. All right, time for the potatoes. If you do like vinegar, like I said, I like my potatoes mushy. So if you do put the vinegar in there, it will absorb it. I know this is a little bit ghetto. I don't have a dispenser for the vinegar. I like my pepper and my salt.